he's in the on-deck circle. Olerud is up. And again, El Duque. Hernandez. They start.
That's when he starts the game. This is a little different here.
Miller and Olerud lead off the bases. Ramirez's homer has already made it a 4-3 game.
These are one of these situations where you want to minimize the damage. You'll take a tie here. You don't want a big inning. You don't want a crooked number on that scoreboard.
Looking for that ground ball double play if you're El Duque.
Holds off that one, trying to pull the string, ball one. Remember Hernandez was telling us with Ozzie, we heard before the game, I don't want to see that guy. Well, his issue is with the umpire at this point, right now. He's trying to wear him out, and you know, you got to be, it's tough. Postseason, a lot of rabbit ears or stuff from the dugout. It's a tough call, when to run and when not to. If you're the umpire, someone wants to run on, to take some balls and strikes, but
They're looking at it from the side. They see the height of the breaking ball. They see it cross the strike zone. Ozzie absolutely lost it right there. I mean, he was above the top step. He wanted to come to home plate.
2-0 to Veritek, but the base is loaded. Swings to that one, strike one.
There's still some pretty good arm strength in El Duque. I don't know how old he is. It doesn't matter.
And then again, you see Ozzie arguing on that side, but on the Boston side, they're saying, hey, wait a minute, we can be more patient. We can shrink them up a little bit more.
He's listed at 36 years of age, we think. Veritek skies it. Konerko calls Brzezinski off, makes the grab. Big out there, just one gone, and now you talk about a chance. All right, you talk about a chance. He certainly hit the ball well ever since that miscue in Game 2. But Tony Graffinino can erase it all right here
to get that lead back here.
He's on it. All it up back.
Yeah, and this is one of those atonement situations to where you can't let your emotions get the best of you as a hitter. You got to calm down. You got to try at least keep the ball off the ground. He can run.
I think one thing too, he's got to remember, you don't have to swing the bat here to drive in a run.
Yeah.
How about Veritek expanded his zone 2-1 and got himself out?
1-1.
And the few times I've faced up here, he's so tough on right-handed hitters. He has that slider that just drops off the table. He can take something off on it. He can put something on it.
Different arm angle.
Oh, he gave me fits.
Okay, ahead of him, 1-2.
Again, he can do one of two things. He can either try to come inside off the plate, move him back, or throw that good, hard two-strike slurve slider. I wouldn't take a chance inside here, but he could do it if he wants to.
That is a great take right there. You've got the crowd. You've got in the back of your mind what happened in Game 2.
I think I'm rolling that one over.
Yeah, it gets most people out.
But Tony's got a good short stroke, and he likes the ball in, so I think they know that as well. They're going to try and probably make him hit the breaking ball.
2-2 pitch. Do it again. Red Sox. Ramirez leading off with the second home run of the game here in the 6th. Knocking. Freddie Garcia out as Trot Nixon now at third. Billy Miller at second base. John Olerud at first. 1 out. 2-2 the count to Tony Graffinino with Damon on deck. Too much calm in there.
Well, the tough thing about this situation is you're in a defensive mode. You're you're in a defensive mode and the pitcher knows this and he's trying to get you to chase a little bit, doesn't want to give in.
Doesn't give in there, and now the count is full. Ozzy's working up a lot of just watching and screaming.
This is a tough situation because if you throw it 2-2, you want to throw it 3-2.
You got the feel for it.
But you got a left-hander on deck, so that goes out the window.
All right, we'll do it again.
This is at its best right now. I mean, this is a guy making great pitches. You got a guy in there fouling pitches off. This is good stuff.
Hernandez has been a good pitcher long before he got to this country. Duque, escape, history with the Yankees.
Yeah, what he went through getting out of Cuba is a lot tougher than what he's going through.
Absolutely. Payoff pitch. Protecting a little bit, might have missed it, but you can't take the chance. That's the Grappanino's part.
The thing you don't want to do in this situation is try to think along with him. You don't want to think, well, it could be a slider, a fastball. You don't want to get in a guessing game with the pitcher. You just want to see the ball and hit the ball, no matter what the pitch is. If you anticipate, you might chase.
Up over the roof and out of the street. Nick the car.
Tony might have helped him out a little bit. That pitch might have been a ball up in the strike.
That was the first one that coming out of his hand. It looked like it was a ball.
That's a lather, all right. I got to admit, Mike is sitting up here with the booth, and I don't mean to be traffic. I've been through so many of these gut wrenchers, but you haven't really sat in the stands or in a booth for that much. You're nervous.
Oh yeah, I'm
seeing you
into
move
it.
around like this.
I'm like,
funny.
And that's what we're right in this situation too. I mean, I'm out there. If I have a doubt, I'm going out and talking to him. What do you want to throw? Think right along with him. To me, Brzezinski went out there and said, can you throw that breaking ball for a strike? Yeah. If you can, let's go with that. If not, then we've got to keep pounding the fastball in there and hope he hits it at somebody.
And you're icing the hitter a little bit. Stoney's been aggressive in swinging the bat. He's got to really concentrate.
Pops him up as well. Uribe calls for it at short.
They are high-fiving at home plate right there. I think Brzezinski talked him in to that breaking ball because El Duque coming back there to back up home, high-fived the catcher before the ball was even caught.
He's in 3 for 11 this series. Slow, tantalizing breaking ball in there for a strike.
I'll tell you, watch El Duque. He is a pitcher. He is not a thrower. This guy knows how to pitch. Takes a little off, puts a little on. He goes up in the strike zone, down in the strike zone.
David. Nixon, Miller, and Olerud aboard. Grappanino battled, but Duque won it.
And now this is tough because now you have 2 outs. Now I want to go back in the dugout with the lead here. So you might get a little anxious and throw a pitch that you may not want to throw.
Sooner or later, they got to come through with runners in scoring position, you would think, huh? This solo home run thing is fine. We drew all 3 runs for them today. 2 Ramirez, 1 Ortiz. But
when we set this series up, we talked about the best pitching staff in the American League and the best offense. And right now, up to this point, the pitching staff has been much better than the offense for Boston.
game. Oh, waved at it. 2-2.
They're late on that fastball out of respect for Duque being able to throw the breaking ball for a strike.
And if you notice that 3-2 pitch, that grab popped up, he really pulled back off the throttle a little bit, so you're going to be feeling for the ball.
Ooh, away. You know, they wanted that, but now comes the best moment in baseball, when everybody's moving. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, Nixon at third, Miller at second, Olerud at first. Start your engines roaring. Or restart your engines.
And I'm excited here.
No, you're not. That's my point. I'm watching you.
Around
You've been in how many games in World Series? So's he, Jonathan Papelbon, only 12 the White Sox. Everybody's been on their feet for about 5 minutes here. And another conversation. Now what, Mike?
Well, he's been icing again, like Mike talked about. This is Przinsky here. They talked about how he took over the staff, and he did such a great job from day one in spring training. He's doing a great job here.
And we were talking about before the game with Ozzie, but sometimes with the signs, you want to make sure you're locked in. I'm going to go out here right now and go, what are you throwing? Sometimes I won't even put a sign down. I want to make sure I know what pitch is coming.
Baseball here, they know it there, and 3-2 pitch. Oh, he gets them to go! And the White Sox out, Duque goes charging off as well he should. He comes in with the